Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to your weekly forecast. Let's see what's going down this week. Just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. Decks we'll be using here today will be listed down below, and today's organite is called the Goddess Lilith Snake, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's see, what do we need to know this week? What we're going to do is we're going to take a deck that is just comprised of the major arcana, and we're going to see what is our main energy for the week. What is the major arcana that wants to come through that just depicts the energy of the week for us? All right, what is it? Hey, we have the Sun. That is so awesome. The Sun is an amazing energy to have for our week. The Sun is all about happiness, growth, positivity, joy, optimism, just illumination, a lot of energy. It is connected to divine masculine energy. So the divine masculine aspects of ourselves are going to be that maybe we're feeling more energetic. Maybe we feel more motivated to do certain things this week. We're going to feel a lot more confident, etc. The Sun rules the sign of Leo, so that could be significant to someone out there as well. So I love that energy. That is pretty freaking awesome. So let's go ahead and get a couple of messages around that. What are the messages for the Sun's energy for the week? All right, how is the Sun going to be affecting us this week? We have the Two of Swords, and I really like this because if some of you have been stuck, confused, feeling like you can't move forward in a situation, it's about ready to change this week, you guys. That just means that you're going to have the illumination. You're going to see something this week. You're going to, take that sword and just cut away from any either illusions or anything that is keeping you stuck or confused at this point. So that's amazing. What else? We have the Empress. The Empress is connected to Venus, Taurus, Libra vibe here. Also, the Empress is connected to the divine feminine. So we do have masculine and feminine energies here. But I feel like this feminine is coming through and she is honing in on both of these energies for herself. She's no longer going to feel confused with this energy. She's going to learn how to apply it in her life in a very positive, prosperous, and abundant way. So I feel like some of you guys that may have been sitting on an idea or a project where you're just kind of like, ooh, I'm not sure, I'm scared, I'm confused, I don't know what to do. You're clearing that up this week. You are executing a plan. This is funny because this message actually came through my Divine Masculine weekly connection reading over on Mystic Moon. And the feminine in that reading was really going to be thinking about executing something. She was going to be taking a idea or something to the next level. She was no longer going to be afraid of things. She was going to basically be confident and brave and just take a leap of faith. So I feel like that could be connected if you resonated with the feminine energy on yesterday's reading over there. So that is awesome. What else? It's just a stepping back into your power energy too. And we have Three of Swords. So this could be about kind of coming to a realization as well that, you know what, I'm trying to avoid feeling this. Three of Swords. I'm trying to avoid seeing that something either isn't good for me or something is just heartbreaking. It really sucks, but I'm willing to take off the blinder this week and I'm willing to see it for what it is. That is an act of self-love and self-care. So I feel like this is an empowering message coming through for the Divine Feminine that says, you know what? I know my worth. I know my value. I know I deserve more. And it's not this shit right here. So you guys are cutting away from any illusions this week, or you're just cutting away from things that you fear. And you're saying, you know what? I have the confidence and the courage and the strength to go after my dreams, to make things happen this week, and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to allow the heartbreaks of my past or what didn't work out before hold me back any longer. So really, you guys, just apply it how it resonates for your exact situation. But it's a very empowering energy coming through for feminines out there when it comes to growth, abundance, business, taking care of yourself, etc. It's all leading with the Sun's energy, which is very positive and uplifting. So That is what we have. All right, you guys. So this particular deck here is called the Clarity deck, and I thought it would be kind of cool to see what subjects Spirit wants us to, what topics, I should say, Spirit wants us to look deeper into. And this one wanted to pop out. Oh, we have health. Now, we're not talking about people that have health issues such as, physical things like lupus or diseases or, cancers and things like that. That's not the kind of health that we're talking about. But this is going to be more or less just for how you feel, how you're taking care of you, your mental health, how you're feeling, physically, low energy, that sort of thing. So that's what we're going to ask Spirit to really give us a message about that. What is the message that we need in regards to our health this week? We have nettle, caution. Ooh, okay. So there could be something that maybe we are engaging in that we're just like, you know what, I think I need to lay off this, or I think I need to start implementing this into my routine, because if I don't, then this is probably going to lead to, bad health, or it's just not going to be good for me. So that is something that is happening this week, where we are refusing to allow negative, toxic things to, pollute our systems, our minds, our energy fields. All right, let's get a tarot on that. Okay, I didn't want to use this reverse, so I'm going to turn it around. Ace of Pentacles. This is awesome. I love the frog, because the frog, I feel like, leaps from lily pad to lily pad. So it's like leaping into a new experience, leaping onto another pad. It's like something that we've been kind of focusing on or kind of sitting in. We need to leap into a new experience or leap from a situation. So that Two of Swords, Three of Swords kind of connection could make sense. It means like we're no longer willing to just stay in a stagnant situation. We're really realizing that the caution is the longer that we stay, the worse we're going to feel. So for our own state of mind, for our own health reasons, we are going to tend to our needs, and we're going to plant new seeds. So we have to start somewhere. So I feel like this could be anything. This could be a new exercise routine. This could be about eliminating toxins from your diet. This could be about, I no longer want to wake up and watch social media anymore. It could just be behaviors. It could be somebody, needing to quit smoking or something like that. There just could be something that we know that isn't good for us, but yet we have been doing it maybe for a while. And so the signs are cautioning us that now it's time to leap into a new existence and to start fresh with something else, plant a new seed elsewhere. That is what I'm getting, that we are really focusing on this week. So we're focusing on, we're seeing the cautious signs, we're paying attention to the red flags, and we're doing something about it this week. I love that. Okay. Let's see what else we need to know. What other topic wants to come through? Fun. Hey, we could all use a little bit more fun. We did get the Sun's card, and the Sun is all about having fun, joy, and happiness in our lives. So it is possible if we make time for it and make it a priority. So let's go ahead and get a message about fun. Hey, we have grounding, earth energy. So this is about being outdoors, being out in nature. And if we're feeling kind of low vibe, or we're feeling kind of crummy or just pessimistic, spending time outdoors can really change your frown upside down. It really can. It can be very nurturing and very healing. Sometimes just looking at bees flying from flower to flower, or seeing the birds in the sky, or just even hearing the chirping of birds, or just watching nature, that can be very, very grounding and very peaceful. And it can be a form of like even touching base with your inner child. It could even be playing in like water, or building a sandcastle at the beach, gardening, getting your hands in mud. Just what I'm seeing here is like there's these things that we used to maybe do that were very simple, but yet it provided a sense of fun, and it was just so simple. I think that just as the world has grown, especially with technology, a lot of us don't know how to have fun unless it's in front of, social media or a computer or a TV. Some of us don't even know how to just shut off our devices and basically just go outdoors and sit in nature and have that be what you're listening to and what your form of entertainment. So there's something very simple that we're incorporating into our routines this week, and it's going to actually open up our minds in ways to where we can have more fun, or we can incorporate just peace and enjoyment into our daily lives. So that's awesome. This could even just be like we're connecting with our bodies, like we're going for a bike ride or we're going for a hike or a walk or something, and it actually turns out to be fun. So if you guys are wanting to take care of your health, this could be about finding interesting and entertaining ways in order to make that happen. Me, I'm a person that absolutely hates, and I'm gonna repeat this, hates to sit there on a freaking treadmill or a Stairmaster or with a weight machine. I just hate it. It's just not my thing. And that's probably okay, because I'm not really looking to be a bodybuilder or a model or anything like that. So I think I'm good. But the thing is, if I want physical exercise, I'm going to find ways to make it fun. And that actually includes me going out into my pool. Of course, I have the luxury of having a pool. I know not everybody does, but I try to have fun things. I have some, little exercise equipment and things, and doing laps and doing relay races with my husband or my daughter when she comes over. And we make fun but we're physical at the same time. Getting together with a friend or a group of people and going for a hike, that can also be fun. Going for a walk after dinner and just kind of checking out the neighbors and seeing the neighbors' dogs walking around, that can be fun too. So there's just ways that we can incorporate these things and make them more fun. Being outdoors, it will be good for our mental health, is what I'm seeing here this week. Hey, we've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, dolphins. So dolphins to me are fun. Joy and fun is how I see dolphins. Dolphins really know how to have fun. All you got to do is watch them. They have fun in the ocean for sure. But the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius energy is about expansion. So we do need to get more. We need to get outside of our regular routine. We have to expand our awareness. We have to expand our minds. We have to expand what we are focusing on every single day. So this tells me, yes, we do need to get outside of our daily routine and switch it up and do something different, because you will start enjoying your life more if you just kind of give yourself a chance to just step outside of your comfort zone. So that's what I'm getting this week, you guys. You guys are finding a way to step outside of your comfort zone and getting creative with when it comes to having fun. Mental health can be fun. Taking care of yourself and getting healthier can be fun if we make it that way, right? So I feel like you guys are going to find a way to expand your minds and expand and have a lot of just different ideas to make this fun and make it a part of your daily routine. I love it. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What other topic wants to come through? Well, this one wants to come through. We have the future. Interesting. So maybe some of you guys are wondering what might be happening in the future. Well, of course, when it comes to future energy, things are subject to change because of free will. But let's just see what Spirit wants to tell us this week about the future. What does Spirit want us to know about the future? Let's take a look. Could really be about any situation, so just take it how it fits your question about the future. So what I want you guys to do is, with this future energy, if there's something that you're wanting to know about in the future, hold that question in your mind and ask Spirit to guide you through whatever comes through these cards today, if you guys want to participate with that. Or we can just see what comes through, right? We have the Magician. So the Magician is connected to Virgo and Gemini because it's ruled by Mercury. So that could be timing. There could be something that you're wondering when something's going to happen. It could be anywhere from June to September, possibly. But the Magician is all about, do I have the tools? Am I qualified to execute something? Can I manifest something into my future? And I'm getting, yes, you absolutely can. You have the tools that you need. Maybe you need to practice a little bit more with the tools that you have, but you do have the tools and you do have the gifts. So that's, to me, is like a yes. You have what it takes to manifest what it is that you desire in your future. Wow, look at this again, the sun. Like, you have what it takes, you guys. You absolutely have the strength and the motivation of the sun and the power of the sun to create a joyous future. You are going to be happy. So if you guys are not happy right now, I'm telling you, you guys will be happy in the future. You will be happy once again. You guys will be able to create your happiness, your joy. You will feel good. So if you don't feel that right now, you will feel it once again. So please know this. Oh my gosh, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. That's so crazy to me, because just a minute ago we were looking at the leap, or the frog that's leaping from one experience to the next, the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like your future is really going to is dependent upon you planting a new seed. So perhaps there's something that maybe you have been like working on, and it's just not really changing. Now, this could be this situation that came up, because remember, the first card was the Sun, and it came up with this stuck energy of the Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Empress planting new seeds. So I do feel like this is connected. This is telling us that our happiness really depends on where we're going to invest. If we're going to continuously invest in the same swamp, then, or the same place in that swamp, we're not really going to get any kind of different or new results. What we are going to get is just more of that stuck, stagnant, unhappy energy. But you're supposed to maybe pick up one of these other tools and utilize it in a different way. Let's just say you've been taking this wand and you've been trying to, grant yourself some kind of a wish, right? But really what you need to do is take that sword and clear up the energy, so that way you can make room for something new, or for something new to happen in a situation. So that's about making an investment in a different way, or just making an entirely different investment altogether. So that's really where your happiness lies in the future, is when you invest in a different way. Okay. And it could be that business that you guys want to start. It is going to be prosperous. It is going to grow, but you got to put yourself out there. You got to plant the seed. You got to start somewhere. So sitting around and not doing anything isn't really going to help you to grow, or for you to get what you're looking for. Six of Swords means making a move. Okay. We might have to make a move. It also means that if you guys want to travel somewhere, or live somewhere, or be doing something different, this is an absolute yes to me. That you guys are actually headed towards somewhere better. You're going to experience more joy, more peace. You're willing to make a change, and that's what this is dependent upon. Your future depends upon you making a change. If you don't make a change, it's not saying you can't be happy, but chances are you might waste more time and energy trying to change a situation that doesn't want to change, rather than just saying, you know what, I need to just completely step away from this and focus on something else. That's where I feel your future happiness lies, is when you guys decide to take one of those tools and do something different. And it does say swords, so I feel like swords are what you guys are using, which is cutting away, cutting out the bullshit. And the fact that we did get these two cards, which were both swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords. Swords are what we're going to need in order to transition. And swords are about thought and clarity, rational thinking. And so our emotions, emotional decisions, and emotional thinking probably isn't going to get us anywhere. We need to get very clear about what we want to create in our future, so that way we can make way for it. And it looks to me like something beautiful is going to grow in the future once we cut ourselves away from something that might not be working. Or maybe we just need to tweak it, and then we'll get a different result, which will be better. So that this could be a business, this could be a relationship, whatever this is, you guys absolutely can create a happy future. You can. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see What is our spirit animal for the week? What does our spirit animal want to communicate with us this week? Hey, we have the zebra, okay? So this particular deck here has got a lot of really great information, and I don't want to mess it up. So let's take a look and see what the zebra is all about. And this is fire energy. Where are you, zebra? I'm looking through the book, you guys, right now. Hold on for just a sec. Here we go. Okay, so we have fire energy. And I kind of like that because we have that sun energy. The sun is, it's made of it's fire and gases and all kinds of stuff. So just fiery energy this week all the way. This says eccentric, creative, visionary. It says zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Jupiter's energy, Sagittarius, being open-minded and expansive. Yes. It says be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card might be a hint to pack your bags. Guys, I'm telling you, the Six of Swords is a card of travel. The Knight of Wands can also be a card of travel too. So if some of you guys are looking to relocate, it doesn't actually have to be like you're looking to relocate the city or state that you live in, but just going from point A to point B, movement is crucial this week. You've got to move. You've got to push forward. You've got to be willing to take a step forward instead of stay stuck this week. That's the only way that things are going to change, okay? It does say this zebra is very much worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward, but when out of balance can be jaded, pouty, and vain, okay? So in order to bring this zebra into balance, we need to be open to new adventures. That's literally what it says. So this to me is saying that it is crucial that we stay on the move this week. That's what the zebra is telling us. Let's stay on the move, right? And I believe that zebras travel in herds in order to protect themselves, right? I can't remember there's a lot of animals that, love zebras as snacks. I think tigers are one of them. You always see them on the Discovery Channel. It's so horrible. I can't handle it. But anyways, it might be coming together with like-minded individuals, coming together with groups or something like that for support when making these moves or something like that too. Or just spending time in groups will bring joy and happiness this week. Will really give you that fire that you need or that motivation to make big moves. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards here on that. Hey, the Hierophant. The Hierophant, number 5, is about change. The Hierophant is also Taurus energy. So that new moon in Taurus that just passed was key perhaps into some new seeds that you guys planted. I know that was an exercise in my newsletter. So if you guys aren't signed up yet, definitely do so. I'll put the link down below. But yeah, there was something about planting new seeds, and I just feel like that was key. So we're turning the key into new experiences, and it's creating positive changes for the future. The Hierophant is about what we truly value. It's like what's important to us. And I feel like we're going to go towards that. What you want, what you value, what you crave in this life is important. And you deserve to have those things. So it's about knowing it and knowing you deserve it and going after it, not being afraid. So if people or situations are not mirroring that, it might be that you're cutting away from those things this week. We have the Fool, starting fresh, starting new. Yep. So it's like the only way that things are going to change is if we make those changes ourselves. And sometimes that means that we've got to hit the reset button in life, and we've just got to free ourselves from things. That's Aquarius energy right there. Whoa. Death. Yep. Major ending, new beginning. Scorpio's energy. So we're leaving something behind. We're leaving something behind this week. We're not afraid. We're not afraid to do it. We know it. We feel it. And we know that's the only way forward, is to walk away from something and turn a key into a new door, a new phase of our lives. So yeah, we're doing it. We're ending something and we're resetting in something new this week. And that's where a lot of positive changes are going to be made there. All right, so let's go ahead. This is the same deck called the Clarity deck, but these are things to like maybe ask ourselves this week. So let's see what card wants to come through. Shrinking. Okay. Something to ask ourselves this week. Where are you making yourself smaller than you naturally are? It says, where do you feel a need to shrink yourself down to fit? What is this here to teach you? And what do you want to do about it? Wow. So how are you keeping yourself small? How are you shrinking yourself to fit in a situation that really, it's like the other way around. Somebody or some, like nobody needs to not be themselves, as in you don't need to change who you are and other people don't need to change who they are, unless obviously there's room for improvement, which there always is. But if people don't want to meet you where you're at, then it just means you're not on the same page. If your job doesn't want to pay you what you feel that you deserve, then that's not a match. So whatever we're doing, accepting less, accepting crumbs, accepting crappy situations, and trying to shrink. The crappyhood childhood fairy always says crap fit. Where are we crap fitting ourselves to crap? Where are we shrinking our own needs and ourselves in order to make other people happy, but we're not happy? Where are we doing this? Why are we doing this? So this is, I feel, a question that we are going to, kind of have to look at this week to see, you know what? No, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of saying yes when I want to say no. I'm tired of accepting a crappy situation and just stepping into your power this week and saying, I'm the only one that's going to change that right now. And I'm going to make a decision to change it right now by taking the sword, taking off the blinders and saying no more. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm the empress, I'm the queen, and I'm in my power, and I call the shots, not the other way around. There is this major stepping into your queen empress vibe this week. So that is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see what ritual wants to come through this week. What ritual wants to come through this week? What is important? Okay, that's the one that wanted to pop up, so we will take it. This says connection, okay? Connect with friends through gardening. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? So, remember I was talking about the whole grounding thing, getting our hands in mud, gardening, being outdoors. This is about making a connection with Earth. So, it's about making that friendly connection with Mother Earth. So it doesn't actually have to be in the form of people, but it can be. It says, name your house. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. This doesn't even really require you to even step outside, you guys, if you didn't want to, even though I feel like it would be very positive for you to. It says, name your house plants after your loved ones and give them extra care. If a plant seems to be doing poorly with no explanation, check in on its namesake. A friend may need you. That's really an interesting little ritual here. So what I would do is I would name a plant after yourself, because remember, you deserve love too. Name a plant after yourself, or maybe, your children or, your friends or just someone, and tend to that plant as you tend to plants. And if something is obviously happening with the plant, and that does happen sometimes, I can't keep an orchid alive to save my life. Is there anybody else? Tell me in the comments down below. I don't know if it takes a special type of a person with special knowledge to keep a freaking orchid alive, but for whatever reason, they don't work for me. I don't know why, and they're beautiful. But yeah, there's just certain plants that they don't do well, or they thrive. And so there is this idea of basically naming, and you don't actually have to like create, these don't have to be houseplants. You could do this in your garden, right? And that just kind of tells you where things might be at energetically with the amount of love that you're giving it. How is it doing? I just feel like this is a great exercise for yourself. Naming a plant or like, dedicating a plant in your garden or something to yourself, and then observing it and seeing how it's doing is a reflection of you, perhaps, or just other people. So that's really cool. I really like that. But connect with friends through gardening. This could be joining a gardening club, right? Or making a connection with people where you're physically getting together outdoors, like a hiking group or a walking group or an exercise group. All of these things will be very, very positive for you at this time. And it might even help you to gain more confidence and to feel stronger instead of feeling small and shrinking yourself down all the time. You're going to gain a lot of confidence through these interactions, or you're just going to feel stronger, the more that you connect with yourself and take care of you. I love that message. Okay. So let's go ahead and end the reading here with I'm going to grab a card from every deck, and we're just going to see what we need to know here. All right, what is our parting message from Spirit? Hey, we have Ginger, power. Remember, guys, stepping into your power. So this is huge this week. We are stepping into our power. We're no longer giving our power away to those that we're trying to shrink ourselves down to. We're not doing that anymore, because it's not even a power move when you do that. When you accept less than you deserve, it's not a power move. So we're no longer doing that. Air. So we had the fire energy, right? We also had earth energy. Now we have air. A lot of elements here. The only element that seems to be missing is water. And I feel like water definitely serves a purpose. Water it's our emotions, but it's also cleansing and purging. So maybe a lot of things that we're going to be thinking about this week, right? What are we imagining? What are we thinking? Things that we're going to be thinking about, things that we're going to be inspired by, moved by, motivated by, and things that we're actually going to be experiencing in the physical world are actually going to be helpful for us when it comes to releasing things, which is water's energy. So I feel like that's what's going on. We're preparing ourselves to let something go. We're preparing ourselves to make room for something new. I love that. Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is holding on to something or letting something go. What do we want to do? What's important? What's not important? What we hold on to, right? What we decide is important to us empowers us, or it can disempower us. So we're going to make a decision this week on what is empowering and what is not empowering. The Chariot. Chariot is Cancer's energy, and it's all about movement. It's about victory and success. It's about knowing when to go. And it's about movement. So movement is power this week, you guys. Stagnant is disempowering, but movement is power this week. That's the message. Movement is power. And we have the Six of Wands. So if I have two cards that were the same, because I feel like each major card has a sister card, the Chariot to me and the Six of Wands are the pair for me, for success and victory and recognition. So the Six of Wands is about celebrating. The Six of Wands is about feeling like you've made it, really recognizing your strengths and your power this week. And that's really what's going to carry you through and to get you on the other side of whatever you might not be liking at this time. So if you guys are stuck in Three of Swords energy this week, or you have been, you're moving past it, you're stepping back into your power, you're letting go of things, and you're letting life basically happen. You're letting the next stages of your life unfold, and you're going towards the sun, which is positive changes and happiness and joy. It's amazing. So that's what I have for you guys this week. I really hope that you enjoy these messages. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. All right, take care. Bye-bye.